The views and opinions expressed on this program are those of the hosts, guests, and participants, and do not necessarily reflect the official policies or positions of City World Media, LLC, or its affiliates. All shows are produced with full participant consent. City World Media does not claim ownership of any third-party music featured and uses all tracks only with proper permissions or licenses granted by their respective rights holders. City World Media operates in accordance with fair use and digital broadcast guidelines on all platforms. From my city to your world, we are City World. Thank you for watching.
What's good, what's good, what's goody, man? It's your cousin, Ghost Boogie. Check it out, man. First off, happy hip-hop day. Happy birthday, hip-hop. I mean, we gotta definitely say happy birthday to hip-hop. The one thing that, the reason why we're here tonight is because of something that started 53 years ago on this date. And, it's been something that's been with me my entire life, and I've watched it, and been a part of it, and it just has been able to shape me as the person who I am. And so I got to give a big props to that. But also I got to give big props tonight because last week we had DJ MROK and CM, aka Creative, join me on B-Boys Underground, and they gave us a chance to get into the experience which shaped them, their history and hip hop, their individual pasts, and how those pasts eventually came together. But tonight we have something special for you. And this is basically the first time that we have had an entire album that we are going to go through and have a real listening party for an entire album. They're back, and this time we're focusing on the album that just released today on hip hop's birthday, Digital Domain. This album is officially here, and instead of giving you a standard interview about the project, we're going through the entire record from beginning to end, track by track, with the people who made it. We're going track by track with MROK and CM to talk about where their ideas came from, what went into the beats and lyrics, the decisions behind the sequencing, the VIC-20 and Commodore identities, and what they wanted this album to say as a complete body of work. There's also an important connection here to Chuck D and Spit Slam family. MROK has built a significant part of his recent work with Spit Slam, and CM previously connected with Chuck D on Station Break from Radio Armageddon. Digital Domain now brings MROK and CM together for a full collaborative release through Spit Slam record label group. So tonight is also about hearing from the people watching. So as we move through every track, I want your reactions in the chat. I want your questions, the records hitting you the hardest, and the details you're hearing in the production and lyrics. MROK and CM are here to give us the story directly from their side while we experience the album together. So, let us know. Let us know if you're messing with it. Let us know if you're not. We want your feedback. This is what this is for, because they're here and they want to hear from you, and they're taking their time out to spend with us. So without further ado, first up to the party is the one and only DJ MROK. What's goody, fam?
Yo, what's up, man? Thanks for having us back. I'm glad you're not sick of us yet.
Oh, man, couldn't get sick of y'all, man. Y'all are dope. This is dope.
Oh, man, we're really excited to be here. I just want to shout out you, first of all. Thank you for having us. Thank you to B-Boys Underground. Thank you for everyone that's tuned in. Thank you to my partner, CM. Thank you to Spit Slam. And let me give you an official drop, bro. Yo, this is DJ MROK. You've hacked into the Matrix for the exclusive listening party and premiere of our brand new album, Digital Domain, with your man, the ghost with the most, Ghost Boogie, here on B-Boys Underground. Sit back, lock in, and let's bring the noise.
Yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that, fam. And then next up, we got the one and only CM, aka Creative. What's goody?
What's goody? You know what it is, man. We're here today, not only celebrating our release, but also hip hop birthday. So it all coincides beautifully. So I can't be more happier. And you know what we got in store for people today. I hope they dig it. And if they don't dig it, let us know why you don't dig it. We like feedback. We want all comments. So when we do this again, we get better. So I'm chilling with MROK. You got CM, and we got my cousin Ghost Boogie representing that B-Boy Underground podcast. And hey, this is gonna be home from now on, as well as our other home. We got a few homes, and this is one of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Hey, look, salute and welcome in. Thank you for that, because you are at home. You are one of us. And it's an honor and privilege to have you gentlemen back, and giving me an opportunity to do this on the platform means a whole lot. And so thank you for the time, and thank you
Oh,
for
thank
trust.
you.
And
Thank
thank
you,
you for
man.
trusting me with this, because this is, a big thing. And it's a dope album. I've been listening to it since you submitted it to me last week, and I love it. And I just have been playing it over and over and over again, and I can't wait for the folks at home to really experience it. So what does this mean to actually, have a release on hip hop's birthday? Was that intentional, or did it just kind of like work out that way? Or tell us about that.
Oh man, I'd like to sit here and say it was absolutely planned out, but it just kind of like the universe just said, "Yeah, this is the day we're putting this out." So
Yeah.
everything aligned, all the stars aligned, and we're honored to put it out on hip hop's birthday. We do this for the love, for the culture,
Yes.
and yeah, what better way to pay homage than to drop an album?
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
it's definitely the universe talking, because
Hmm.
I remember C-Doc was like, hey, we're going to release it in August. He gave us a couple of dates that he was thinking about, and that 11 just, it stood out. That 11, I was like, let's go with the 11, man. It just sounds good. And next thing you know, it just happened to coincide with the birthday of hip hop,
Yeah,
which is
man.
just, it's weird how all that comes together.
And also, I don't know if y'all, like you remember going when you were younger through the grocery store line, and they had like the Sun and the National Enquirer, you had Bat Boy and stuff.
Yeah. Oh
Well, of
yeah.
Yeah,
course,
yeah.
the internet is like that now, and there's been a ton of stuff in this. Tomorrow, I don't know if y'all know, but tomorrow we're supposed to lose. The Earth is supposed to lose gravity at a specific time tomorrow, uh, for 7 seconds. But
Oh,
what's also an actual fact that's confirmed, tomorrow is a special day celestially, because I'm a nerd when it comes to space and everything like that. And shout out to Midget Mike and everybody lurking in the house right now. Thank you all for being here. But
salute Midget Mike. What up?
yeah, man, Midget Mike doesn't miss a show. He's always, and he does AI music, but he goes above and beyond. He's been early AI adapter, and his lyrics are his and everything like that, but he does the production and everything through it. And he's got a dope channel on Instagram and also on YouTube. So support the homie. He supports us, and I can't say nothing but salute to you, and you're very much welcome to Jim Mike. It's the least I can do, family. Thank you for always being here. But tomorrow, there's a significance with basically the majority of the planets in the solar system are aligning. Plus, we have a full lunar eclipse.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Sweet.
so
Oh, shit.
the moon is going to be crossing in front, and total eclipse in front of the sun. Plus, Uranus, and like Saturn and Mars and Jupiter and Neptune and all of those are all going to be perfectly aligned tomorrow at this specific time that we're supposed to like do it. But they always say if like people that are into astrology and stuff like that, tomorrow is like a convergence, and you're supposed to start the day off with good energy and good thoughts, because it's a change in cycles. If you guys believe in it, I learned about this. Like, I remember the document last year that either was a classified document or a fake document, allegedly, about like this billions and millions of dollars that was invested into preparation for tomorrow and this time. So we'll see. If you guys happen to be floating, I'm gonna try to stay inside. No, actually, you know what? I'm
7
getting
seconds is a long time to be floating in the air.
That's what I'm saying. But what's gonna really be crazy is when them 7 seconds is over and gravity comes back, right? So however far up you go, what goes up must come down, and that's gonna be some trouble. And like, I hope I'm not
gonna weigh down my pockets.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm gonna be in some crazy ass Uber driver car, because I've got literally injections that are going in each of my eyeballs tomorrow, and then I have to do an interview after that. And
oh my gosh,
so I'm gonna dude, because just don't get old. Do get old. You want to get old, but just take care of your body. That's all. But to get into it, so the first up, we've got the intro and then the first song, which is Catch a Break. So I'm gonna ask these questions together. So with intro, when you were deciding on how to open Digital Domain, what did this intro need to establish about the album before the listener heard the first full song?
Oh man, that's a great question. And it kind of goes with the overall master plan of sequencing the album a certain way so that it tells a story from start to finish. So when I was creating that track and viewing it as the intro, that was like introducing the main character if this was a movie, and that's CM, so people can get to know who CM is about. And what better way than with capturing a live performance, but then also adding elements of what you're going to hear in the album. There were synths and drums put to the track that he was already rapping on live, and then we went into a little sound effect action, which people will hear in a little bit. So my intention was to introduce CM to the world and then kick off the story as the Commodore.
So what about you, CM?
I was surprised when I heard, because I've only recorded the 10 tracks outside of the interludes. So when I received it, it was the first time I heard the intro, and to know that MROK had digged into the CM files to even find that, because those like the performances from probably 2015 maybe.
Gotcha.
I want to say 2015. That's where that show took place. So he had to dig back, and it was weird to hear it at first. I like,
yeah,
where do you pull that from? Like, oh, I know that show. And then I was like, oh, okay, I see where he's going with it. But it was fun to just.
So it was a surprise for you.
It's a surprise. Surprise.
Yeah. Surprise. Oh, that old lady. Surprise. Now you got that in my head. Get that out of my head, Ricky Bobby. All right. Then, so then basically the first song that starts it off is Catch a Break, and catch a break is a phrase people use when they have been pushing against resistance for a long time. And my question would be, what does the title mean inside this record? And What personal experience sits behind it for you?
Oh man, I had that hook for a while. It's been sitting in my brain. It's the two-sided thing, because one is I need a break, is how the hook starts.
Yeah.
And it's just from overworking myself. And I don't take time to give myself time. And I'll work all day, all night if I have to, but I can feel it in my body that I need a break. I need a break. And people tell me take a break, but it's hard for me to do it. I need to keep moving. But
Yeah.
It comes to a point where you just need that break. And I think that was me telling myself I need a break. and then catch a break is like, we do hip hop, man, and you just need people's ears, and you're hoping you catch that break as well.
Yeah.
So it's two-sided in that way.
That's dope that you said, because when you were saying it, I love the double play, the double entendre on it, because I feel you. It's like sometimes I say that shit, I need a break, you know what I mean? But it's like, just stop leaning on me for a minute, man. But when I'm thinking about music, it's like, I need a break, because that's part of, especially when you're crate digging and you're listening to old school songs, and it doesn't even matter, even with new, like when anybody hits a breakdown, in a song, it just makes you like scrunch your face up and go, it's just like, oh, let that shit breathe for a minute and then bring it back. I think most hip hop lovers definitely love break beats and like the breaks and everything like that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get into this first group of songs. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play the intro and go right into Catch a Break, and then when Catch a Break's over, we're gonna come right back. We'll be on screen, and I'm gonna be looking for your comments. So everybody that's in the chat,
And shout out to my bro RM. I saw the message on the bottom. He in there.
Yeah, salute to RM, salute to Maurice, salute to everybody lurking. Don't be a stranger. Don't be afraid to type. Say hi. Say hi. It's not going to hurt you. The keyboard won't hurt you. Don't be scared. We're all friends here. So let's get into it without further ado. Man, we're going to start this bitch off right. Intro and Catch a Break. I need a break. Let's get it.
My name is CM, originally from New York City, and I decided to just travel, do some music outside of the East Coast, spread it to the West. So we're just gonna get into it. My set is straight through. You can go ahead and play that.
Hands up, yeah. Hands up, come on. Hands up, come on. Hands up, yeah. Hands up, yeah. Hands up, come on. Hands up, yeah. Hands up, come on, come on. Go CM, 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 go CM.
Thank you very much.
Yo, I early rise, get to roam the outside. Put my handyman skills to use, and that's how I provide a little dough to eat some fries. Something on the side, go home, repeat the process. On the weekend, might take a ride. Probably not. Spark the Xbox or the PS5. Maybe I just work the PC tonight. Dump the beat to store one from scratch. Well, I might just dig into new Vic 20 batch. I got so many options to weigh. When it comes to instrumentals, I got so many new projects on the way. I got a few I need to go through, gotta bang on some verses. Do I write then spit or do I rehearse it? Whatever the problem process, I'm still gon' rock it. But when it comes to music, it's nothing for my pocket. But take money, take money. So working 9 to 5 till they can provide something for me. I guess pennies over dollar need a hustle new race. I don't get paid like those who go with lead a fast break. I'm not in the huddle where I call a play it, yo, break. I'm just out in the field working hard and need a break. I need a break, need a motherfucking break. I need a break, need a motherfucking break. I need a break, need a motherfucking break. I need a break, I'm just trying to catch a break. I'm still taking deep breath, air filling my chest. I'ma walk the path, I chose no need to follow my steps. Ain't no map that I'm following, I'm charting this my ways. Eyes look at me sideways till they check out where I lay. These bars I drop have universal appeal. Words are crisp, plus they might just feel how I feel. I'm an everyday man, deal with everyday struggles. I know how they fake love you when that shit starts to bubble. Gotta be me to my best ability, keep my humility and show them that I got the capability to be great. I know doubts hustle escape, especially when you look around and seems like it's checkmate. We used to play porn for those who care enough for my outcome. Suckers like them, they getting outdone. My break is coming whether smooth or rugged, cause my brain is where I store all my jewels and gold nuggets. I guess pennies over dollar need a hustle new race. I don't get paid like those who go with lead a fast break. I'm not in the huddle where I call a play it, yo, break. I'm just out in the field working hard and need a break. I need a break, need a motherfucking break. I need a break, need a motherfucking break. I need a break, need a motherfucking break. I need a break, I'm just trying to catch a break.
Yo, so there you go, man. That was the first 2 tracks from the album Digital Domain, y'all. We got some good feedback in the house. So everybody liking it, that's liking it. And that's got a catchy hook, man. I love that. I need the motherfucking break. Like, I love it. I love it. So, MROK, tell us, about from the production side, going through that track and, take us through like your process when you were putting that together sonically.
Yeah, absolutely, man. So most hip hop production that I do, it starts with the drums, and then I start to layer on different elements. And I like to get really noisy with it, as you could probably tell. If people like that, they're gonna like the rest of the album because it's kind of got that noisy techno vibe with big hip hop drums. I wanted CM's voice to get distorted at certain times. I wanted it to be echoey and big and booming. I just wanted something that would like kick off the album in a way that grabs people and then makes them hungry for more. And then I think the last element in there was kind of those cinematic, like I put that behind there just to kind of give this a whole kind of like a sci-fi cyberpunk movie kind of feel. So yeah, man, I just threw the kitchen sink at it and this is what came out. So.
I loved it. I mean, it definitely, I love the theme of like, so I've got to tell you, in regards to like just the album artwork and then also the sound and the themes, helped me make, do like the artwork and the graphics and work on this. It inspired me because I was like, I got this, because it's definitely, I could see this being like, and as you guys go along, I could hear this like in a John Wick film and a Matrix film. And I love that, there's some Bomb Squad in it, with there's a lot of inspiration that you're pulling from, and especially, given the fact that you do have a history in EDM as well, and you were hip hop, and then you went to EDM, through drum and bass and all the different genres of that, and then you came back to hip hop, and you've incorporated all of it and taken elements to it. So sonically, you know, when I listen to any of your productions and everything like that, that you can hear it, and the way that you meld the two together is perfect, and it's accessible, and it makes it accessible to a larger audience, and like the heads can fuck with it, the streets fuck with it, you know, and you know, even casual listeners, you know what I mean, that might not necessarily like hip hop, but they like the electronic sounds. It's accessible to them too. So
Oh,
yeah,
thank you, man.
did a great job, and the chat is definitely liking it, and salute Hood Hippies. Shout out to him, Pomona Overspray Company and everything like that. What's goody? Maurice from Canada, and of course Hobby G, he's in here locally in the 303. What's goody, fam? Follow him on Instagram, follow Hood Hippies on IG, and everything like that. So next one we've got coming up is Now You Know. And you know, so when it comes to Now You Know, what truth, realization, or point of view were you trying to leave with the listener on Now You Know, and why did this idea belong this early in the album?
So this track right here was actually the last track I recorded and written. It was gonna be something totally different, and I end up not settling it. 'Cause I wanted to go two different ways, and I still have those things written. I never recorded the track because it just didn't feel right. So then I let this track breathe. I just let it play and let it take me where it wanted to go, instead of me trying to force myself into this whatever narrative I was trying to get into. And it was like just me telling you some nuggets, and now you know. I'm dropping some jewels, and now you know. And I'm about to put you on, and that's how it all fit. Once the hook came together, everything else just fell into place. So I was happy that I didn't force it, and this one fit way better with the whole album. So I hope they enjoy it when they hear it.
Absolutely.
Hear these nuggets.
What about you, MROK? You got anything to add before we get into it, or you just want to get into it and then add after it?
Yeah, I think CM summed it up well. This is actually one of my favorite tracks on the album. CM is just so good with the hooks. This one is this is an earworm that just stays with me all the time. So I hope people dig it.
Well,
yeah, these are like call and responses. I focus a lot on that with the hooks.
Yeah.
So when I do perform it live, I want the audience to be in it. It's way more fun when I get to perform live and I get the audience to jump in on the hooks with me.
Gotcha. All right. Well, hey, y'all, we are getting ready to get into Now You Know. So here we go, y'all.
Yo, enter the scene as a microphone fiend. Do it for the love, never do it just for cream. Trying to get my pockets fat, but not by any means. Somewhere across the line, I don't play with in-betweens. It's clear cut. Why you hang out like a big gut, doing things that might end up with you leaking out your tear ducts? I'm in the last ripping draft, trying to put out a body of work that get dissected in a class. They barely put it in for that shit, quick to be called trash. Or only hot for a few, wasn't designed to ever last. Quick hitters, I know to go deliver. So when the clock strike 12, you return as a regular figure. I emerge as a never gonna be a quitter. Hold it down till my name become undeniably bigger. Even if I'm past tense when I finally discover you, hear me and my fans spitting that real with each other. Now you know, 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 I'm about to put you on. Now you know, 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 I'm about to put you on. Now you know, 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 I'm about to put you on. Now you know, don't be surprised when I hit you with a swarm. Either on my side or we can get it on. Yo, I don't hold a grudge in those who slept. I ain't do enough prep to flood the internet with visions of my set. So the audio I kept putting out is the ones who knew but still had doubts. This is payback. I'm on your head like a wave cat. Collabing with cats who've been feeding me tracks. Now stop with it. Salute to those who keep copping it. Rock with it. The rest of them are like ostriches. Head in the sand, not aware of the sounds I've given. Still driven, speaking of the life that I'm living. Talk about the world I'm seeing, all the human beings I've connected with, whether positive or negative. Some need to be fed, it feels like it's a sedative, but the angel on my shoulder advised to let him live. So I oblige with the request, cause being hot-headed really equal long success. Now you know, 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 I'm about to push on. Now you know, 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 I'm about to push on. Now you know, 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 I'm about to push on. Now you know, don't be surprised when I hit you with a swarm. Either on my side or we can get it on.
Man, that's so crunchy. It's just like crunchy. I love it. It's that, I mean, like that's when I heard that, like I was just like, damn, I love that. I love like, again, I love this album sonically. You know what I mean? And
Thank
of
you.
course, CM, you compliment like the track so well with and I mean bars for sure, and you know, content and everything, but it's like peanut butter and jelly. You know what I mean? It's just, you know what I mean? It goes together. But so MROK, tell us about like when you were putting that track together and producing and putting that sonically together. You got anything that you could add to that?
Yeah, you know, this is probably like one of the funkiest beats on the album, and on paper it doesn't make sense. It's like it's an acoustic break with cowbell in it, but I paired it with like techno instrumentation, like an acid bass line in the background and all sorts of layering of like sonic noise, and it just works somehow. And it's like I love being able to pull stuff like that off where it's like you wouldn't expect that kind of instrumentation to be on that kind of beat, but you put them together, man, and it's a beautiful thing. And going back to CM with the call and response on the hook, if anyone's out there listening to with this with headphones on, you'll hear the now you know bounce back and forth on your left and right to simulate that call and response kind of thing. So
Yeah.
I just love what he did with the track. I love the lyrics, hanging out like a beer gut, fist like a sedative. I mean, come on, man. It's dope.
Absolutely.
When I got that track, it didn't have that breakdown on the second verse. What made you put that guitar in there?
Oh, yeah. So that was actually, so that was a synth. A synth line that I came up with. I don't know, like, if I had, like, ADHD on this album, but I wanted to, like, change it up every certain amount of bars so people would stay engaged and hear, like, something new and be, oh, what's this? Oh, what's this? So that everyone would, like, want to listen to the whole song sonically. Obviously, lyrically, it's compelling, it grabs you, but I just like to do switch-ups and unexpected things to keep people, like tuned in. So, yeah, that's where that came from.
Yeah, that's dope. I mean, I agree with the those are the things that I always listen for, and then always catch my attention because I do have ADHD, I got OCD, I got OPP, and all types of shit.
You know me.
What I mean? Yeah, you know me. So I got all the letters behind my name. When I walk into the hospital, they were like, "This motherfucker's a mess." But you know, it was one of those things that that's just continue, and it's a theme throughout the entire album. And those are the things that make you want to replay it again and again. And but also a lot of producers and a lot of people that make beats and it's repetitive, right? And they
Yeah.
don't add changes. And you know, you're doing electronic music in an electronic medium, but yet you are doing and adding the nuggets that would be as a band would do in a live performance, and doing
Mm.
little changes and adding things where you can replay it over and over again, and it's not like just this constant grind, and it's like, okay, you know what I mean? It's like there's things constantly moving, and that just engages the listener and adds quality to the track, in my opinion, you know.
Oh,
And
thank you, man.
that's what I listen for as a DJ and as a music lover. You know, it's because my mind's always, I I have to just sit and I pick up patterns quick.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So when I hear like if I'm hearing a pattern over and over again, I'm like, all right, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
yeah.
give me a
Yeah.
change, give me something, drop it, you know,
Yeah.
like drop something out, put it in something,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, it's dope. So you know, the next one is going to be, we've got an interlude that we're going to start off with, and it's basically MROK is Vic 20. So MROK, where did Vic 20 identity come from? What part of your personality does it represent, and why did Digital Domain need a separate character for you?
Man, you got the greatest questions, bro. So uh I was inspired by what RZA did with Bobby Digital, and how
Oh
he
yeah,
almost like took on this alias so that he could explore production and lyrics that maybe wouldn't have fit the Wu profile 100%. It let him experiment and kind of break out a little bit.
yeah,
And I've been itching to do like what I'm calling like cyber hop, like a techno hip hop album. But it's not my traditional sound. My traditional sound is more classic and, kind of late 80s, early 90s. So yeah, so like I'm like, okay, let me take on kind of like an alias like RZA did. And because we were getting so like cyberpunky computerish with it, I'm like, what name out there that would actually sound like a proper name for somebody? And I'm like, oh my god, if you spelled Vic 20 like Victor 20, that could be hilarious. So I ended up being Vic 20. It's from my era. I'm 53 as well. And I just like, man, that would be a riot to be Vic 20 and then have the album be Digital Domain. It's very like computer nerdy, but
yeah.
we embrace it, man.
I love it. I
Yeah.
love it. And then basically, we're gonna get part of it, or back it right up with "It's Only Right." So, with "It's Only Right," you know, what makes something only right in the context of this song, and what were you both trying to say about principle, responsibility, or how people should move?
Yeah, so when I heard the beat, um, I had this hook already part of it was part of the enemy radio. So when I originally submitted my verse, it was slightly longer with the hook on it. And then when I got it back, it was just the verse, no hook. So I was like, I'm gonna save that hook for something. I'm not gonna let it go to waste. So then when as the project was going on, right into the album, that hook crept in my mind. I was like, damn, that hook might work on this thing here. And I even took part of the verses. I chopped it up a little bit that got removed from the enemy radio, and then I inserted into this. So everything happens for a reason, and everything comes full circle, man. It worked well with the beat, and I was able to build and while I was making this track, this is when I was already sort of like parted in the middle of the project, so I already knew how I wanted to attack these beats at this point. And just writing the song to this, it was like, I think the message on this one is gonna fit what we got going on here, and it's just me. It more braggadocious on this one a little bit, and letting people know that me and Vic is here. You know what I'm saying? It's only
Hell
right
yeah.
that they get to hear what we got, and it's not a party joint, but it might be a party joint. I don't know. I never write party joints to be party joints, but they sometimes they turn out that way.
Hell yeah, man. Well, yo, so we're getting ready to get into first up the interlude. MROK is Vic 20, and then followed up with It's Only Right, y'all. So let's check this one out.
Gentlemen, move over for my friend Vic.
Vic 20.
Vic 20.
Vic 20 also plays games like you've never seen before. Vic 20. Vic 20.
Vic 20.
Vic 20.
Vic 20. Vic 20.
Vic 20. Vic 20. Vic 20.
Vic 20. Vic 20.
Vic 20. Vic 20.
Vic 20. Vic 20 does more than your machine.
Yeah. Check. Crash landing on your block, we appear to bless ears. What you hear is what we got, ain't no game this sincere year to year. The craft fits to be mastered, if this just was a sport, I'd be one hell of a draft pick. But nobody's perfect, and I've been falling short lately. Never been a killer, far from a cakewalk if you face me. Fam's my loaded weapon, keep them on safety. Till it's on a pop, then I let them go crazy. But I'm here for the violence or the thuggery, just here to be defiant, rock a mic if you fuck with me. Been on edge ever since Pops died, but luckily, I've been in a good mood when I'm tearing up some good food. Trying to get back to being a good dude. Hopefully clean up my debt, credit score looking good too. Supply y'all's a great tune, something for the whole crew. Levitate the room to make it tick tock, go boom. It's only right that I let you know now. I ain't here for the politics, just here for the crowd. If the money can't write, I'ma make them scream loud, and I'ma rip the microphone without a doubt. It's only right that I let you know now. I ain't here for the politics, just here for the crowd. If the money can't write, I'ma make them scream loud. I'ma rip the microphone without a doubt. To left starving from those who attempt to rap was whack, and that's factual. All I do is come off natural, spit actual. Things I done to live is real simple, and when I storytell with easily decipher, they're skillful. The real truth, most rap gimmicks are hard to stomach. Real life, they run from it, barely keep it 100. That'd be like me talking about drinking and getting blunted when I'm sober like a newborn baby, fresh out the tummy. But they let me off the leash to tear shit up like I'm a beast. I've been featured off these beats. I'm not get a little sneak. A lot of y'all ain't even peep the technique that I freak. Just cause it's free, don't mean that it ain't good enough to keep. It's only right that I let you know now. I ain't here for the politics, just here for the crowd. If the money can't write, I'ma make them scream loud, and I'ma rip the microphone without a doubt. It's only right that I let you know now. I ain't here for the politics, just here for the crowd. If the money can't write, I'ma make them scream loud, and I'ma rip the microphone without a doubt. Everybody say rip, shop, don't stop. This right here's for hip hop. This right here's for hip hop, hip hop, hip hop.
Yo.
Yo.
We got a lot of reactions in the chat on that one too. That I mean, and the changes and the breakdown and everything, how you changed it at the end. Tell us and walk us through the production on this one, fam.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Like I love big boomy drums. So the reverb was like up to 200 on this one, on these drums, and like kind of cavernous actually. So you know, that's just something I love. So we got boomy drums. I made anything that had like keys or chords a little bit eerie with the instrumentation. And the reason I did is like you know, it's not always easy to do what's right. There's kind of, you know, it can be a slippery slope. You could try your best, but I didn't want to make like a happy kind of song where we're sounding like preachy. I wanted it to kind of have like this edge where it's like, all right, we're talking about one thing, but the sound is kind of like another, and we're kind of showing it can go the other way kind of easily here, especially in this kind of like cyberpunk world that we're establishing. So yeah, man. And then I just want to shout out the robot voice in case anyone was wondering.
Yeah, that came out of nowhere when I heard it. I'm like, oh shit, I'm a robot.
Yeah, once again, man, like tying into the sci-fi theme of the album, but CM's got a lyric in there about, he mentions a Martian, and that's what like triggered it for me. And I'm like, yo, let's make him a cyborg for just a little bit, and then we'll pop back out to reality. So yeah.
Yeah, it's dope, man. That's super dope. And what did you think about it when you first heard that, CM?
It came out of left field for me. I was, because especially the whole beat, the way he verse goes into the hook, the way the beat changes when that hook comes in, it gets liver as the hook plays, and then that robotic voice just came out. I was like, what the fuck? And it's like, yo, this is crazy. But it only fits the theme of the whole album, so it only right that it was added to it. It wasn't like ill. It was like, oh shit.
Yeah, man. I mean, and even T the G1 said, you know, this is some action movie. This is, I hear this in some action movie, and you know, I keep saying it. I've been saying it.
I think the whole album is like a action movie.
You guys need to like do like a video, like a whole video to it, like a futuristic dystopian, you know, hell with AI the way it is nowadays. You can churn some shit out easy.
C-Doc, he had put together the rest of the artwork for it, and he got me in it, and MROK looking like detectives almost. Like, we got the leather jackets on, we got the shades on it, and it just looks like it's prime for a movie. Like, if we could turn those characters, that scene, into something longer, like long form for each track, and just make it connect to the very end, that'll be so dope.
That'd be sick, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
For real. So, you know, basically the next track that we're getting ready to get into is Nah. And, you know, there's a lot of power in simply saying nah. You know what I mean? Like, so what are you rejecting on this record? And basically, what did you want the listener to understand about drawing a line and standing on it, in my opinion?
So on this track, this was probably one of the first ones I recorded. So this song I already had in the stash for years.
Okay.
And I didn't have, the beat that it was on was cool, but it wasn't what I wanted for that track. So I just left it in the back burner forever. But I always liked the theme of it. And it's basically, I'm going to give you the real. I'm going to give you that classic hip hop, that golden era vibe, but I can give it to you. These new people be like, nah, we don't want that. We want whatever's out now. And so that was the thing. Like if you go through the hook, just the hook alone, so what I bring to the table, skill with integrity to match. I'm a seasoned vet. If hold on, let me pull it up so I get it right. But I'm breaking down like what I'm putting to you. Like I'm giving you that real deal, and people aren't just gonna accept it the way it is. They be like, nah, they don't want all that. They want it simpler. They want it way more cookie cutter, like everything that they've been listening to, and I'm giving you something totally different. So that Nas, like, yeah, we hear the gems, we hear the jewels, we hear the knowledge. Nah, we don't want all that. And that's how it gets broken down.
That's dope, man. I mean, I love it, man. And do you have anything you want to add to that before we get into it, MROK?
No, man. I'm gonna let the music speak for itself, and then I'll come back to you, man.
All right, well, here we go, y'all. Nah. I like saying that to people. Like, nah. I say that all the time to my kids. Like, nah.
Nah.
It's addictive. When you start saying nah, it goes on and on.
You know, like the Dave Chappelle skit. Nah, see.
Yeah.
That's what I was like. Nah, see. But here we go, y'all. Nah.
I could tell they ain't messing with this one. The tension is thick, they want nothing but fiction. Something to move the body but keep the mind stagnant. All superficial like this was a beauty pageant. Gotta keep the spot lit, talk a bunch of shit. Show the world what you get, honey, standing like a brick. And the way they treat these chicks like trash. Using abuse just for that ass, why these ladies act with no class. I know the truth I spittin' ain't excited enough. No drug, guns, trap club, never in cuffs. I give it straight, no chaser, no gimmicks, no fluff. I give that raw underground sound vivid as fuck. That's no bluff, I'm low budget. You either hate it or love it. I'm who I appear to be when at home or out in public. If I don't got it, I don't talk it. But that's me, that's how I was taught to be an MC. What I bring to the table, skill with integrity to match. I'm a seasoned vet, if you didn't know to check the stats. Put out project after project, get you with all types of tracks. I provide what others lack. Yo, I speak up where you slack. I speak facts, let's get it right. I speak about my life. Ain't no fairy tales here, listen if that's what you like. Plenty of rappers are that type, but that real, I'ma bring it back. But nah, they don't want all that. Nah, they don't want all. Nah, they don't want all that. Nah, they don't want all. Nah, they don't want. What I'm doing is giving you options. This won't crack the top 10. Just cause radio don't play it don't mean it ain't poppin'. If you don't like it, don't cop it. If you ain't heard it, don't knock it. This for the culture, ain't designed to make a profit. This ain't a me against you topic. This is a what can I do on the mic and how I rock it. Do you, I'ma do me, that's how it's supposed to be. Cause ain't nobody doing me better than I do me. You can try though, but if I were to advise though, be an originator and incorporate the vibe flow. You won't ever catch me high, I like to glide low. Humble and respectful, but that's just a side note. Hit it professor and I try one of my quotes. Jewels that I spit can be heard and certified though. And you ain't gotta fuck with it, this one for my folks. The ones who really know how I go. Cause what I bring to this table, skill with integrity to match. I'm a seasoned vet, if you didn't know to check the stats. Put out project after project, get you with all types of tracks. I provide what others lack. Yo, I speak up where you slack. I speak facts, let's get it right. I speak about my life, ain't no fairy tales here. Listen if that's what you like. Plenty of rappers are that type, but that real, I'ma bring it back. But nah, they don't want all that. Nah, they don't want all. Nah, they don't want all that. Nah, they don't want all. Nah, they don't want all that.
Nah.
They're gonna get it anyway.
They gonna get it though. They done got it. You done did it. So I have to say, like, you know, sonically, that's another one. Like, I love the chorus, like the I ain't trying to sing up on this moment, but like, you know what I mean. You get the you get the gist. You know, tell us about the production on this one. How did you come up with this, and you know what inspired you to put this one together?
Yeah, it started with that vocal, that eerie, the female singing. It just grabbed me and I was like, oh my God, like, yo, I gotta flip this and use this. So this is one of those, like, we're talking about like the sequencing of the album overall. Like, so far we've had a bunch of kind of like, not fast tracks, but more like upbeat with a lot of like noise and electronic instrumentation. And this is like a palate cleanser. We're almost halfway through the album now. So it's just to kind of like give people a little bit relief and then get them ready for what's coming up to close out the album. But yeah, I kind of like the serenity and kind of the simpleness behind CM's verses, like production wise. But then when he starts going into nah, they don't want all that. I kind of made it more chaotic and distorted to kind of show like, man, this is all the stuff out there. This is all the noise that like CM and other MCs like him are trying to cut through, but they don't want all that, you know? So, yeah, man. So I kind of, like with a lot of the songs, I let CM's vocals kind of be my North Star and tell me what to do when. So yeah.
Dope. What you got anything else to add? Like when you first heard it, fit the finished product, what'd you think about a CM? Like, was there anything
Yes.
that caught you off guard?
On this one, not too much. It stuck to the original formula for most of it. But when I first heard the beat, because it was so much slower than the rest of the album, it gave me that opportunity to flex that old verse on this new beat. When I heard it, and it was probably one of the first beats that really caught my ear because of that melodic sounding like female voice in the background. I was like, okay. And as I let it play, I'm spitting that verse. I like, oh, this fit like a glove right here. So that was the first one I recorded, and it just fell into place the way I wanted it to, and I didn't have to cut anything. Like I didn't have to trim a verse down. I didn't have to mess with the hook to make it fit the beat. It all just felt right on there, like it was molded for that track. So
Yeah, and MROK, to what you had said as far as like the palette cleanser, I do like the switch ups and you know, part of sequencing. One of my things that I've always wanted to do was to like one, be able to score a movie, and when I say score, not actually score, but you know, sequence and put songs in, you know, I to be able to like, all right, here's a movie, pick songs to put in here and do that, right? Like create a soundtrack. But also like the sequencing part, I'm a nerd when it comes to that too. I listen to the pacing and, you know, yeah, the album very much was, you know, on an upbeat and had the energy up, and then all of a sudden it kicks in and you just got that, and it's like, it's a breath. You get a breath. You take a breath. Like it's like, all right, like, all right, yeah. So I mean, because you're pounding on them, like, you know, all the way through up until that point, and then it's just like eerie. So it catches your ear even more, and you're like, oh, okay, you know, I want to pay. Like it had my attention, especially like the first run through. I was just like, and every time that I hear it, and I've been playing it in sequence, it's like, yeah, it's just it's right at the right part. You know what I mean? And it's halfway through the album, and like you said, you know, in old school tapes and records, they would do that, you know, on side A and side B, they would, you know, end it or start it off with like a change and to help go and segue to the rest of the album, you know. So yeah, it's dope how that all came together. So salute to that,
thank
man.
you.
So next up, we've got Put It On Ice. And
Put It On Ice.
Yeah, so basically what does Put It On Ice mean? And within the story of the record, how did the production and the writing help you communicate that idea without having to over explain it?
For this one, and this is probably one of the, so if Nah was the first track I recorded, Put It On Ice would be the first track I wrote to. So when I heard that beat, it had that build up to it. And I was like, where's it going? Like, where's you taking me? And then once it dropped, it's like, oh, this shit's hot. Like it's too hot. Like, so the first bars, shit so hot, you gotta put it on ice. And it just build off. It's like spilled out of me from that point on. And then once I got through the verse, I was like, okay, hook time. Them two first bars, I love it so much that I said, fuck it, let's throw it on the hook as well. Let's just push that is hot, put it on ice. It makes you like it gives me energy. Like that beat is so chaotic and it moves so much. It's like it boosts you up. Like if there's a fight song, this is probably one of them right here.
This is the sock the screen song.
Yeah. This is where you put the John Wick fighting common sense in the train station or whatever that.
This is to tear the club up. Got it. You got anything to say before we get up into it, MROK?
No, man. I love what CM did with it. Just like I love what he did with all the songs, and it just fit perfectly. So yeah, man. Shit's about to get hot.
Here it is, y'all. Put it on ice.
Shit's so hot, you gotta put it on ice. Adrenaline overload, make 'em wanna fight. Credit gets swiped for the afternoon delight. Something quite nice, then it's off to catch a flight. Hit a new height before I hit the reset. Then I'm back granted looking for something decent. That new, nothing recent. If they were cool, I would've kept it, but they had me playing defense. Now I'm tapped in, peep what I equipped on them. I'm upgraded as I Tokyo drift on them. Machine 56 beat the gears, I look through the rear, pedal to the max, watch the comp disappear. Ain't no telling where I'm headed, but I'm getting there. I stare as I approach, lady quarters, they ain't playing fair. So I already know they don't want me here, and that's perfect. That's exactly how I like to work it. Shit's so hot, you gotta put it on ice. Shit's so hot, you gotta put it on ice. Overload, make 'em wanna fight. Overload, make 'em wanna fight. Shit's so hot, you gotta put it on ice. Shit's so hot, you gotta put it on ice. Overload, make 'em wanna fight. Overload, make 'em wanna fight. Get up in my bag and I do it like so. So in the zone, I do it with my eyes closed. Ain't nobody know till I go rogue. Bit so low, time to win it. What type of threat that I pose? I'm at home in the shadow, but I thrive in the light. Well mannered, so polite, never overhyped. Been in oversight till I rocked on the mic. Now they tryna catch a vibe and tell me what they like, but I'ma do me still. This ain't a cheap drill. I be feeling myself like I took a weed pill. Give it to you non-stop till I'm pushing rope. So chill, you would think I need an overcoat. Not known for the drink coke or any smoke, but so dope you would think that I overdose. Well known for being unknown. How ironic that I now bumping out your cell phone. Shit's so hot, you gotta put it on ice. Shit's so hot, you gotta put it on ice. Overload, make 'em wanna fight. Overload, make 'em wanna fight. Shit's so hot, you gotta put it on ice. Shit's so hot, you gotta put it on ice. Overload, make 'em wanna fight. Overload, make 'em wanna fight. Shit's so hot, you gotta put it on. Put it on. Put it on ice. Shit's so hot, you gotta put it on. Put it on ice.
Put it on ice. Man, and I love the changes and everything in it too, man. So tell me about it, MROK.
Yeah, I think a lot of the main elements that you're hearing in this album are like instrumentation and like arpeggiators and synths and stuff that I would normally use on much faster EDM music. But that intro that you heard at the beginning, that would normally be something I would be using at like 130, 140 BPM. But when you slow it down and you put it to like a hip hop beat, man, it takes on a life of its own. So
it growls.
Yeah, it growls,
Yeah,
man.
Yeah.
It gets nasty. So that's what kind of sets it off. And shout out to CM, the part where he goes an adrenaline overload and it's like echoey, like CM just sent me that. Like I didn't even have to do anything with that. Like that was all him. And I'm like, man, that was crazy. Like that he just sent me the lyric like that. Like he could hear in his head like it should be like this, and I didn't touch that at all because it was like perfect.
Hell yeah.
The breakdown part. So my favorite Boogie Down Production song is not one of the more popular ones. It's actually Illegal Business off of By Any Means Necessary.
Let's get it, man.
Yeah. So
it's right behind that album right there. I
there
got
you
3
go,
albums,
man.
so like, yeah.
Such a good album, bro.
Yeah, man.
And I love the Fat Albert guitar sample in that, but I also love the drums, and I love how they like bring in the bass drum and the crash cymbal and they choke it. It's like gish, gish. So like I paid homage to BDP in the breakdown with what I was doing with the percussion in there, because I just love that shit so much. So I had to do it myself.
Yeah.
And yo, I think the last thing I want to shout out CM again. What a great lyric where it's like, I'm well known for being unknown. How ironic it is I'm coming out your cell phone. I mean, come on now. That's crazy. That makes me smile every time I hear it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's to the point where everything gets. I mean, your phone is for everything these days. So,
everything.
If you listen to TikTok or any type of thing that you're scrolling past, it's always got music on it. Yep. It's always being fed that music. So now we have the opportunity to be heard at any time, anywhere, at any place, and it's ironic because you never, especially artists like myself, I never get to come around people who've heard my stuff to the point where I get stopped in the street or anything like that. But I know I'm gonna come across somebody one day. I'm gonna probably be pumping gas, and they're gonna pull up, and they be playing my stuff, and they're not gonna know it's me, but it's gonna bring a hell of a smile on my face.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pull up on you. I'm gonna stalk you, pull up on you, and just drive past, bumping your shit. Be like, I know that pale motherfucker somewhere. Nah, man. It's just, again, I'm enjoying the fuck out of this album, and yes, I'm cussing, so it is what it is. But yeah, I enjoy it. I'm enjoying this album. I've enjoyed it, and I hope the folks listening live or on the replay, and y'all are on the replay, comment, like, subscribe, share, please, all notification bells, all that stuff, because we got a whole week of B-Boys Underground every single day, man. We got something for you.
Busy man.
Yeah,
man. I looked at my kids Sunday, and I had my head in my hand, and I was thinking, and they were like, "What's up, Dad?" I said, "This is becoming a job," and I meant it in a good way. Because it was, and it has been kind of it's been a lot of work, a lot of episodes, a lot of time, and a lot of learning and refining myself to get to this spot where, I've got something that I'm doing right now, even though there's not any money associated with it or anything like that, it's still, it's something that money can't really give me what this is giving me, which is an opportunity to do something that I've always wanted to do, and it's for the love of hip hop. You know what I mean? This is for the culture. It's for the just the genuine love of hip hop, and being able to share albums and songs and projects and people's stories, via this medium, and giving people an opportunity to tell their story and shine light. And hopefully, people get a chance to see this, and you guys that are watching this, please share this out, not for the channel's sake, but for these folks that are on the screen right here, for their sake, to be able to have an opportunity to get in front of people that might not necessarily hear them because of, the vehicle. There's 60,000 plus songs uploaded just to Spotify a day. That's just Spotify, not on all of the other. So, not speaking about YouTube and all the other stuff. I mean, there's so much noise out there that it's so important to have people share your content to be able to organically grow something, and that's all it needs to get is to go viral. And you guys can do your service if you're liking what you're hearing. Please share this out and share the album out. Stream it, share it, buy it, support. And if you're fucking with it, let them know. You know what I mean? So basically, the next track that we got is Goes Like This. And, this title feels like this title feels like you're about to demonstrate something instead of explain it. What were you trying to show the listener on Goes Like This, either lyrically or musically?
So when we first decided to hook up and make this album, prior to MROK giving me this batch of beats, I had the first batch of beats, and when I was going through them, for whatever reason, I was listening to the artifacts, and on a track, I think it was like the last track of their first album, called "What's Up Now, Motherfuckers." And Elder Sensei starts it off. It goes like this, and then it goes like that, and then I was like, "Damn, I like that." I reached out to L, and we actually conversed, and he was like, he's down to do a track. I got this MROK project I'm gonna start. I know you guys already had worked together before. Would you be interested in jumping on something? And he was like, I'm down. Just send me whatever it is that whatever track you want me to be on. I was like, bet. So then I was trying to figure out what's track I wanted him to be on, but I wanted him to do that hook. I wanted him to say that hook again. 'Cause I tried to sample it and do it, and it didn't feel natural. I wanted him to say it over, like on the beat itself. So, but then when the change up came, I was like, this might be too far left. I'm not sure if it will work, but I like the hook so much, I'm gonna say it instead. And then and me and L have been still in communication. We'll probably work down the line and on something. But for this project, I don't want to be greedy, but I wanted to do it myself first before I start reaching out to people, because I'd rather them hear it and be like, oh, that shit is dope, and then we run it back, and then I can get features on it way easier this way when they hear the finished product and they see how it's going. So I like that hook, and then from the hook I was just spitting bars. This is one of those just spit bars type of tracks right here.
Yeah, man.
I was more in my Commodore persona even before I even knew I was, because the way I was talking on this is you'll hear it. You'll hear it.
Nah, yeah, I mean, like, it's what you were mentioning about, like, wanting them to hear what you're doing before, like, reaching out to them and asking them, that's that old school show and improve, improve, like, in the spirit of hip hop, like, I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna get your respect, and then you're gonna fuck with me because you can't not fuck with me because I'm nice. So I get it. You got anything to say before we get into this?
Yeah, man, I kind of did a little bit of that myself, but very subtle when it was doing my Vic 20 montage. I at the very end it says Vic 20 does more than your machines, and that was like me saying, yo, like, come check out my beats, man. I'm gonna do more than what you're doing, which is like not like me, because I'm not really like egotistical guy, but this is hip hop, so you got to have a little bit of chest thumping.
You got to have
that
bravado.
Yeah, man. But other than that, it's funny that CM mentions the Artifact song. So I've worked with L on a previous album. L was also on Tower Babylon. I love L. He swung through the Chicago area a couple summers ago, and we recorded some stuff here in my studio. But then he was doing a live performance. So I got to DJ for him, And we did that song, and what was funny was the crowd was so used to being polite. He was wanted it to be a call and response. They wouldn't swear. They're kind of like looking down at the ground, and they're kind of like, "What's up now, motherfucker?" Like, it's just like so timid, you know. And we're trying to get them to like, "Come on,
Like,
it's
come
okay.
on."
Like,
Yeah.
let's do this." So every time I hear that song now, I think about that because like they just weren't ready for it. But yeah, man.
Yo,
Good
so
stuff.
check it out, man. We're getting ready to get into Goes Like This. So here we go.
Yo, catch me in the back screaming, make money, money. Laser off your mitts if you take something from me. Everybody want a little piece of the action, but won't put the work into earn what I'm stacking. Go get your own, I promise it feel better to bake your own bread, eat off your own cheddar. Press the wrong folks, end up in the cellar, cause you never know who on the side of the rig you just set up. When the karma come correct and aim to serve justice, doesn't care if you're the head, the hand, or the puppet. Understand the consequence of everything you come up with. Shouldn't go through life as a suspect. Show them that you're more than what the environment makes folks into. The work that you put out determines how they commend you. Some play pretend, troll to offend, but in the end you're the one who controls your own mental. It goes like this and then it goes like that. Hey yo, it goes like this and then it goes like that. It goes like this and then it goes like that. It goes like this and then it goes like that. You check this out. Raise up in the dirt where your hands get muddy. Thought you had friends, but their minds stay cruddy. But you learn to grow as you grow to learn. Gotta protect yourself, cause ain't a damn thing funny. So as we wait to make our great escape, we come to realize who we standing in our way. So we develop a state of mind to buck against the system that try to hold it down and disrupt our rhythm. I'll hold you down, long you hold me down. Make a few rounds as we expose the clowns. And when things hit the fan, we stand on solid ground. Stick to a lane and we bless you with the sounds of our experience. Peak the deliverance against things that make little sense. Shit, let me let you in a little secret. Me doing me is something you can't even compete with. It goes like this and then it goes like that. Hey yo, it goes like this and then it goes like that. It goes like this and then it goes like that. It goes like this and then it goes like that. It goes like. It goes like. It goes like this. It goes like this. Then it goes like that.
Man, that fucking beat. Every time I hear it and the way it starts, man, it's just like, damn, like, you know what I mean? Like, tell us about that one, man.
Before he starts,
yeah.
I just want to say that beat, when the original does not sound like that beat. It's very, very different. And when it came on, it sounds like an alarm is going off.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, oh, he done flipped the whole script on this one. So I was very anxious to hear how it all shaped up, and it was a banger.
It felt like some call. Did you sample that from Call of Duty?
I actually think I got that from, there was like a sci-fi sound effects record,
Which they probably got it from.
Which yeah possibly. And it was like a spaceship red alert kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, that'd be a dope way to start the song. And like once again, back to sequencing, I don't know about you guys, but if you've ever worked a 9 to 5, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, there's the 3 o'clock slump where it's like you've got 2 hours to go, but you're just like, oh my God, I can't go anymore. And we're getting toward that part of the album. It's like the 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock part of the album. So the alarm is once again to keep people engaged and listening, kind of like grab them. So there's thought put behind all this shit, but but at the end of the day, it's hip hop, and I just want it to be dope for people. So I'm glad you guys are digging it.
Yeah, man. I call that the hour, the sick of this shit hour. Like,
Yeah,
sick of this shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna punch somebody. No, yeah, no, but for sure. Like the way it came on and comes on and the changes and everything like that. Of course, again, the sequencing is on point. It's something I always pay attention to, and there's always something in all of these songs that are intentionally put in there to grab attention. You know, I can relate because I mean, I'm listening for it, but you have fucking done it, you know, and it's amazing. And you know, basically Midget Mike said he can hear CM making a song with natural elements, and then
Yeah.
Thanks.
T to the G1 said this project is a magnificent mashup of artistry. Salute to you both and everyone involved.
Oh man.
Salute to
Thank you.
G1. That's text to great. I met him out in Maryland when I lived out there. Awesome artist. He does phenomenal. Shit. So
well, reach out to me, man. We'll get you on, man. We'd love to have you on.
Yeah.
I know you're working on something, buddy.
Even if you don't have anything brand new, we can go and talk about what you've already had. So
dig in the catalog.
Yeah,
I actually have him on a track on. I want to say is either the Deadly Combo or the Volume 4. He got busy on that joint. So we worked together. Super dope MC.
Dope. Midget Mike said that shit woke me up. I had it blasting out on the speaker. That's what it was supposed to do. Wake your ass up. Wake up, motherfucker. So, all right. So the next track is Be Careful. And
yeah,
I say this to a lot of people all the time, right? You know, it's something like when I like whenever I'm saying bye to people and stuff like that, I was like, be careful out there. You know what I mean? Like, be safe is kind of like what I normally say, or be easy. And you know, what experience or observation, you know, sits behind the warning in be careful, and who did you picture hearing this record and understanding exactly what you meant?
Oh man, so when I wrote this one, it was like don't push people's buttons. I see a lot of people messing with other people and not realizing what shit they just brought upon themselves. And you can't tell people how to react. I mean, you could try, but people are gonna react how they react. So this one is like, hey, just keep it calm, man. A lot of road rage going on. You got people getting really messed up over cut off or whatever. It's not worth it. That's the bottom line. Be careful. It's not worth it.
Everybody got pistols nowadays too.
Oh man, and they can go overboard, and that's what the hook is like. The hook is letting you know why you had to do them like that. You ain't had to do them like that. Damn, like over what you guys have a beef with. The ending should not have went that way, but it goes south real fast. So just be careful out there.
Yeah, and you know that when you said that, and when this was coming together, and I listened to it, just over the last couple of days, there's a viral video of two women in a gas station. Getting into it, and there's a lady that is you know, wilding out and talking and whatever, and there's another lady that's, you know, trying to pay for her gas or get some gas, right? And for whatever happened, you know, there's not anything that it doesn't show anything if they had any type of verbal exchange before it. And I even saw the long form of it, but this lady just comes over and just socks this other female, and she immediately squared up like she was with the business, and she was like, you picked the right one, bitch, like you picked the right one, and she ended up, I mean, like mollywop, like woo, like she went overboard, like you said, like, you know what I mean, and as someone who's been in a lot of therapy, and you said road rage is something that, you know, I previously have had issues with, because of especially if I've got my family in the car and stuff like that, like, you know, it's like, or when I don't have my family in the car, and if you're messing with me, you know, I don't want to incriminate myself, but I've done some things where it's like, you picked the right one. Like, yeah, okay. You don't know that you got someone with autism that's going to just tism out on you right now. Like, you got the right one. Here we are right now.
I see it all the time, man.
Got me now. So here's the thing. I had to, it's called driving in Zen. And I literally have to like put on, I've got playlists specifically for driving, and like it's just la 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 la, you know what I mean? Like, I don't pay attention to anybody or reaction. It's just like, and someone told me, this was in some training, was that basically this person wasn't in your life 5 to 10 seconds ago, and if you don't react and you just let them go, they won't be in your life 5 to 10 seconds from now. And is that 5 to 10 seconds or that action worth a reaction that's going to compromise your freedom, your safety, your health? Because, you know, not everybody, you know, you win some and you lose some, and, you know, people are playing life or death now. I mean, and you know, real. You mouth off to the wrong person and shit, you know, or just avoid danger and avoid shit at all times, and just be peaceful and go about your business and be like, whatever, like, unless they are physically threatening you and you have no other choice, be careful.
Be careful.
So with that being said, we're going to get into it, and then we'll let MROK talk about it. This is a good one. Check this one out.
Don't let the gray hair fool you. It's futile to think that I would ever put the pen down. I'm far from unusual. Hip-hop control me like the culture practice voodoo. I am under a spell when I can care less of what you do. Like who's you to think the thing between us won't get crucial? Cause I'm a cool dude, I can't resort to going cuckoo. My patient might be legendary, but we all have a boiling point. Once reached, it's hard to remember the teachings of Sun Tzu. The streets that I was raised in say, go for the jugular. Heat of the moment had me turn into the Punisher, but my morals combat any negative thought. Make sure I know the consequence of any battle that's fought. If it's worth my freedom, you better hope the demons I beat them. Cause you might not deserve all this energy that I'm unleashing. I bottled it up for decades, don't ever give me a reason to crack this can and whoop ass. I might leave you more than bleeding. Have you ever seen a situation where someone goes a little overboard? Have this folks say, oh my lord, why you gonna do him like that? You ain't had to do him like that. Nah, why you gonna do him like that? You ain't had to do him like that. Chill, why you gonna do him like that? You ain't had to do him like that. You better think twice, or make this twice. Before stepping onto my track, you get beat. You better think twice, or make this twice. Before stepping onto my track, you get beat. You better think twice, you better think twice. You better think twice, you better think twice. You better think twice, you better think twice. Before stepping onto my track, you get beat. Yo, I ain't got a temper, but I still practice meditation. So hopefully I could deal with any bullshit that I'm facing with a cool level head. Cause I don't ever wanna see anybody end up dead over me losing control of my patient. That's not a grown man move, that's some kid shit, dude. Over something minuscule can have you head into a funeral. Die over nothing Cause someone bragging or fronting what could've been solved with words end up being handled with no discussion. She sounds silly, but it happens all the time. The world is chilly, but rather cold to the bone. The remorse from the guilty. The aftermath reveals a psychopath. But careful who you deal with, cause life don't last, but only get one crack. I know some believe you can't come back, not guaranteed, far from a proven fact. We all should just relax. But with all that said, if you ever fuck me over, you bet so I end up dead. I'm coming for you. Ever seen a situation where someone goes a little overboard? Have this folks saying, oh my lord, why you gonna do him like that? You ain't had to do him like that. Nah, why you gonna do him like that? You ain't had to do him like that. Chill, why you gonna do him like that? You ain't had to do him like that.
Hell yeah, man. When you said you got all these decades, you don't know what I got pent up inside me. I mean, like that's exactly how it's like, I've been trying to stay sane. And you fucking
Yeah, sometimes you just let out the energy more than enough to deal with something that's in front of you, and that person don't even deserve that energy. But you had it stacked up so far back, man.
Yeah, they did. They were out of pocket. They were disrespectful. And look, and at the end of the day, like, why'd you have to do him like that? Cause I've been going through some things. Shout out the Dayton family. Tell me about that track, because of course, like, I'm gonna say that MROK, that one definitely. I love the hook. I love the sample, but you know, that is on some Bomb Squad shit, and also like it's the art of noise, because you have just everything clashing, you know what I mean, but it's working together too. So please walk us through this one.
Yeah, absolutely. So these last few songs, you're gonna kind of hear like my industrial 9 Inch Nails, Trent Reznor kind of side. I love old school rock and hip hop. Run DMC, I think, did it best. Rockbox, Raising Hell, Tougher Than Leather. I love all that stuff. But I didn't feel like electric guitar would fit this album, so I got like the buzziest, nastiest synth I could find that sounded like an electric guitar for the verses. So that's what you hear in the background. I just wanted to sound nasty. And then CM helped me shape how the chorus, the hook sounds, because his whole like, why'd you gotta do me like that? You didn't have to do me like that. Damn it. The way that he was rapping, it sounded like a situation that was spiraling out of control. So I just ramped up the noise. Like, you're like, where's this going? Like, it's like a roller coaster going off the track. And then it comes down and it gets very zen after like the first hook. Like, you know, he talks about meditation and everything. So I just wanted to cut the beat out. But then the nasty guitar comes back in, or the synth rather. So yeah, just kind of, again, like listening to what CM is saying and making sure that the music complements the lyrics.
Yeah.
And this song is the only song with like a sample from another track, and that's the You Better Think Twice or maybe Think Thrice. That's Hijack from the UK. I love me some Hijack. What they did to Big Daddy Kane is foul, but before that, they're super dope. So yeah.
Yeah. But
shout out Hijack.
Shout out to Hijack, man. Like the tension in it, and like what you said, it has a lot of tension. It really does, and you can kind of get some anxiety listening to it, and then like kind of just like you know, it's that's the reason why I was like the art of noise with it and everything like that is just like it reminds me of, you know, it's like where is all this going, and where is it, you know, and I love the shit that growls, man, because like of course, like as being a fan of old school funk, you know, the Moog, right? And especially when they had the Moog growling low, and you know, it's like, you know, had the saw hooked up. Like I just love that, because it's just it hits you in your core, you know, and I love that. So dope, salute. So next up, we've got that was like Peaceful Rage. Rage
I like
Against
that.
The peace.
Yeah.
So the next track we've got is double because we got an interlude and then a track. So like first, CM is the Commodore interlude.
Hey, who knew, man?
Right.
I was just minding my business, and next you know, I think MROK had before he sent me the final beats. I mean, like his mix down of what it was gonna be. He had presented it, the Commodore to me. I had no back thoughts of this going into the project, so everything I already knew that I was gonna play around with some of this stuff, but I didn't have a persona for that until he presented it to me. So when I got the stuff, he might have said, "Hey, what do you think about the Commodore?" Since he's Vic 20, I got this idea for you to be the Commodore. I'm down with it. And then I heard that little skit, and I was like, "Oh man, this is like throwing me back all the way to like the early '80s and the way he chopped it up."
Yeah.
I was like, "This is when you know you're messing with a pro."
You know, how does that character differ from CM, aka the creative?
It's just living in that cyber world, that cyberpunkish, that sound that when I think about it, it just takes me to like we had talked about it in the last time we had we were on a podcast, Cyberpunk 2077 or what that vibe there. That's where it takes me to. So you got the robotic arms, and you got all types of designer drugs, and you got all this futuristic stuff. So that's where the Commodore lies.
Yeah, absolutely. And then, you know, we'll be getting right in from that interlude, going right into Mirror. And, you know, a mirror forces somebody to deal with, you know, what is directly in front of them. And what were you examining about yourselves and other people or hip hop when you made that record?
Oh man, so like you said, looking into the mirror, you can't lie to yourself, man. And you could try, but when you look into the mirror and you really look at yourself and you look at your deeds, it's right there in front of you. And that's what sometimes some people don't like to look at themselves because they know they got that bad energy. They got that something in them that they don't want to face. But sometimes you got to look into it to be a better person. Just break down what you know you're doing wrong and try to correct that stuff. And sometimes people don't like themselves for whatever reason. And looking into the mirror, you find stuff that you love about yourself, and that was part of the hook. Like I look into the mirror and I see a really cool dude. You know what I'm saying? A dope MC. I see it so much more positive. I used to beat myself up for whatever past mistakes I used to make. And sometimes you just gotta learn to love yourself, man. You're the only one that's gonna make yourself happy primarily. Everybody can add to the happiness, but you gotta be happy with yourself, or you're just gonna be miserable all the time.
Facts.
Yeah, what he said is a whole lot of time in therapy that I've spent like trying to actually incorporate that into my life, because I mean, I'm always vulnerable about, like, you know, my situations and stuff that I struggle with, and that in itself, you know, doing this forced me out of my comfort zone, and also dealing with the fact that I gotta see myself and love, because I am a person that, quite honestly, I would say that I'm not going to say it anymore, but previously, I've always hated everything that I've did and done, and someone I've always had like a very negative self-speak, right? You know, like, you know, everybody has ruminating thoughts depending upon, you know, how bad they are and where you are, but, you know, everybody deals with that inner voice, and that's that inner child, or that whatever part of you that's the real you, that maybe not be that's not happy with the circumstances or, what you're running from, and you're trying to push it down, and for whatever reason, and you're letting other things that you developed in your life to that maybe served a purpose at one point in your life that helped you survive certain situations and certain periods in your life, but now have become maladaptive, and it's really messing up your entire get down. And you have to forgive yourself first, and really face, hey, I made a mistake, yeah, and you have the opportunity to do some repair work, but the one thing you can't do is change it, So stay in the present, and that's why I always end it with that saying at the end of the podcasts, learn from the past, don't let it kick your ass, right? And do good today, stay in the present, and don't worry about tomorrow, because tomorrow's going to be there, and that shit's going to be there, and you're going to have to deal with it one way or the other. But just be grateful in the moment and try to be the best you in the moment. And, if you need repair work, to do repair work with somebody or some things, or make amends with yourself, make peace with yourself, do it, and look yourself in the mirror and start to like what you see, because it's not changing. And there's always someone going through something way worse than you are. Trust me.
Sure.
Look at the news. Just look at the news, man. No matter how bad I got it, I can turn on the news or go on the internet and be like, yo, I'm happy right now that I'm here right now. Like, I'm staying in my lane right now. So, this is a dope track, and basically, we're going to get into it. So CM is the Commodore, backed with the Mirror. So here we go, y'all.
Are you keeping up with the Commodore?
The Commodore, the Commodore, the Commodore, the Commodore, the Commodore.
But it all starts with the Commodore. The Commodore. The Commodore. The Commodore.
Commodore.
Because it's Commodore.
The Commodore.
Commodore. Commodore makes the decision easier.
Cause the Commodore is keeping up with you.
The Commodore.
Trying to find myself, to align myself, setting my vision so I can prove myself to myself that I deserve any position, still gifted, morph it to the system, take whatever, give it, and stretch it beyond its limits. Fuck your box, we can box. I ain't afraid to take a nail, learn more from my losses than wins, even from my kins. Best lesson can be attained for failure within. Damn right, I learned from when my brothers went to jail. Real life experience has shaped my deliverance. Used to spit that gutter tip like I was out there pillaging. For sure I did my dirt before I forever killer shit. Gotta keep it a buck. That's never how I'm living it. Control the rage, lock it in a steel cage. I hope it never busts out. The devil would have a field day. I'm just a ticking time bomb, calm before the storm. Might completely black out when I channel my Genghis Khan. Look into the mirror and tell me what you see. A down to earth dude who let us stay low key. Dope MC, learning to love being me. Even through my faults, still put out great energy. Still trying to build a legacy, so my folk can still remember me. No C's, so my DNA and with me. Good deeds, so my soul feel free. Even though I got fucked up thoughts constantly. Every day is a battle with self. Love to love thee, can't depend on anyone else. When it comes to happiness, it doesn't come from wealth. It's within you, master that, then continue. I root for me like I'm my own cheerleader. Not just stereotypical spick rocking a wife beater, but I back a box cutter for these leeches and close-minded nut huggers who follow the current trends of blind and defending false statements of false men. Twisting up the issue so these sheep will stand at attention. Don't even notice when you're getting double-crossed. Not like when Kyrie out here trying to shake your ankles off. I'm talking making you think this when the truth's really that. Make you believe like these odds ain't even stacked. Like we all on a level playing field, they call it facts. I'ma tell you right now, all that is ass back. Word, might have to kick your feelings to the curb, cause we running out of time and time is moving like a blur. And I'd rather deal with the truth no matter how much it hurt. So I stand in front of this mirror, see what I'm really worth. Look into the mirror and tell me what you see. A down to earth dude who let us stay low key. Dope MC, learning to love being me. Even through my flaws, still put out great energy. Still trying to build a legacy so my folk can still remember me. No C's, so my DNA and with me. Good constantly.
Even though I got fucked up thoughts constantly. We all have those.
It
And
be like that, man.
you got to be able to learn how to deal with those when it happens, and channel that energy and be like, nah, not today. Not today. Not right now.
Sir.
Yeah. That's dope. So tell me about putting that track together, MROK.
Yeah, you know, I was a little worried putting it together because the lyrics are so genuine and like introspective and just human, you know?
Yeah.
And my original instinct is to like make the music complement that, make it more of an intimate hip hop song, if you will. It almost is like a Wyclef song, you know, where you got acoustic guitar and a nice soft beat behind it or whatever. But this ain't that. And we just introduced CM as the Commodore. So I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to just lean into that. So we've got video game sound effects and 8-bit chiptune beats. And
Love
I
it.
just kind of threw all the computer stuff at it that I could. But I think CM's lyrics still punch through, and if you listen to what he's saying, like there's a lot of impactful stuff in there. And then just a lot of clever wordplay. I love when he says ass back word. It's like is that pause, but then he ties the rhyme back together. I love little things like that, and CM's got a lot of those. Channel my inner Genghis Khan is heavy, man. So yeah, if you know, like you were saying, Ghost, at the beginning of the show, like hopefully people will want to come back and take another listen through the album. And I think with CM's lyrics and his storytelling and everything, you will hear something new every single time you listen to it. Yes. I'm still hearing stuff. I'm like, well, man, I forgot he said that, or I didn't know he said that. That's dope. So yeah.
Press rewind if he didn't blow your mind.
That's right, man.
So nah, man. I mean, dope track, and again, there's a lot. You know, there's substance in here. It's not just your typical, you know, bravado. You know, there's vulnerability. There's
when I was putting it together, I wanted that. I didn't want it. I wanted to sprinkle in some of that realness, some of that, just myself into it, where I get to, because if you listen to a lot of my past work, I do that a lot. Like if you have any questions about me, just listen to my music. I spill the beans. I go deep sometimes, and I talk about everything. So when we did this project, I was playful on a lot of stuff, but I still wanted to put something in there to let people know we all still human, man.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
You know, if we're kind of like in the cyberpunk world with this whole thing, this is like the moment at the end of Blade Runner where Rutger Hauer does his Tears in the Rain speech. That's the most human thing in the whole movie, and he's a replicant, and it's like so beautiful or whatever, but the surroundings and everything are still gritty and grimy and dark and everything, and you've got that like kind of juxtaposition. So to me, this song is that moment if we're gonna keep it cyberpunky.
Yeah, man. And you know, what a beautiful analogy, because that scene, you know, Blade Runner came out in like 82, 83. And you know, that was something that my father would watch, and I loved it because, of course, I mean, it had Han Solo and Indiana Jones in it. So,
hell yeah.
I mean, me being a Star Wars kid and definitely an Indiana Jones kid, that was one that my dad let me watch as a youngin', and I didn't. There was so much to it that it was a hardcore sci-fi movie, and you know, a lot of it was missed on me, as you know, when I was you know, I mean, when it came out, I was what? I'm gonna say like 7, maybe, maybe even 8. I don't know, but either way, like it definitely, as I continued to rewatch it over and over again as I got older, it's one of those things, like you mentioned, like as you listen back to something, you know, and you're hearing more things and you're getting more takeaways, and that final scene was something that I didn't understand really until I got older and was like able to really understand the bar in it that he said, and like how beautiful everything was shot. And I mean, think about it, where it was and during that time, and that's a masterpiece of a movie, you know, especially if you like sci-fi, you know. It's a dope movie. So yeah, very dope. Very dope. So next track up we've got is Truth Seekers. And what does being a truth seeker mean to you at each? I'm sorry. What does truth seeker mean to each of you at this stage of your lives? And what truths have become more important to you as you have gotten older?
Oh man, for me, especially now since I'm older, it's all I want. Like good, bad, ugly, just give me the raw. I don't like playing games anymore. I don't like the trying to figure out, all the subliminals people be doing. Just
Head
give me
games.
the raw, man. Yeah, the games I'm done with the games at this point. Just give it to me how it is and let me absorb it, and I'll take it from there. Whether I don't agree with it or I do, it's way better for me to know what it is 100% of the time than trying to figure it out. So yeah, that's where I'm at with it. And it's almost to the point where my circle has shrunk so much because of that, because I don't want to deal with anybody's BS.
Yeah,
I'm good on my own. Like I entertain myself too much sometimes. So I keep my circle small. I like the truth.
Yeah.
Give it to me raw and uncut. You don't have to add any flavor to it, man. Just give me it the way it is, and I'm a big boy. I can deal with it.
I like that too.
I second that. And it's very hip hop too, man. At least from our era, it was all about being authentic. Just bring yourself as you are. Don't try to be somebody else. Don't bite, you know. And man, we went through some golden years where like every album that was coming out was different than the previous. Like the sound of hip hop seemed to change almost every album. You got De La Soul behind you there, Ghost, and like when they came out, it was different than anything I ever heard. They were embracing the fact they're like, we are not gangsters. We are not Run DMC. We are not Big Daddy Kane. We're, man.
Daisy, like, you know what I mean? Like, it was something that I was like, yo, that, and that's that specific me, myself, and I has been something that has resonated through me. It's been a track that made a lot of, and as I listen to it, like I always play it every now and then just to get back on center, because there's so much of a good message in it. And, you know, not being afraid to be you. And as I always say, nobody can be you but you. Shout out to Steve Arrington, the Slave Funk Band. And it's the same message, you know, it's, you know, me, myself, and I, and that's being vulnerable, man. And just, you know, people are, not everybody's going to like you.
Right.
And it's not your responsibility to, or your burden or your problem to, it's not your business if they like you or not. Right. Just be you. And the people that rock with you will rock with you. You'll find your own tribe.
Yeah.
And you'll find your own community. And the people that won't rock with you, let it be. Don't force yourself on nobody. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just be you.
Yeah. Get in where you fit in.
Exactly. Too short life is.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
So here we go, man. Truth Seekers is up next, y'all. So this one's a dope one. I love this one.
I don't see them.
Keep searching.
I think I can smell them.
We got a tip that they're around here somewhere. I think we spotted them.
This is what we get get shit on lock. Move the crowd and go flood the block. Careful not to go make it too hot. Who the hell wouldn't call the cops? Hey, welcome to the mainframe. This is where I dwell, where I maintain. Cooking up ideas where I stay sane. Trying to avoid the lame, those who only seek fame. Too many sheep who don't use their own brain. We don't need that if you don't see that. Your mission must be to silence feedback. So I rebuke thee to where one came. Back to the business at hand. To come up with plans, make my demands. Only true talk is what I command. Everything else is over reprogram. Oh damn, might have hit a nerve again. This is when the whole flight turned turbulent. All conversation crash land. Now they look at me, at the big bad man. Why? Cause I don't rock with the bullshit. All fictitious, what your crew spit. That don't move me, too damn choosy. When they talking fraudulent, don't include me. Nah, I ain't got time to convince a whole bunch of folks of things that don't make sense. I won't forgo truth to become the fool. 2 seasons to do what the kids do. They have their own lane and I have mine. And somewhere down the line we might go combine. Have a good time where we all can shine. Then we go our separate ways and back to our rhymes. Salute to those who know themselves and to the truth and what they hold themselves. Cause ain't none of one of us is perfect, but we owe it to ourselves not to become worthless. This is where we get shit on lock. Move the crowd and go flood the blocks. Careful not to go make it too hot. Who the hell when they call the cops? Who the hell when they call the scene? The propaganda fed by the machine to make us be seen as thieves and fiends. Only the truth can intervene. Only the truth can save the day. Set the foundation and pave the way. The message is sent when the needle drops to teach the youth till the music stops. This is where we get shit on lock. Move the crowd and go flood the blocks. Careful not to go make it too hot, so they don't have to call the cops.
Midget Mike said he feel like break dancing. Don't break yourself, Midget Mike. Don't do it. Or that was T to the G. Yeah. Don't break yourself, man. Nah, man. So tell me about that one, because you did a lot of work. There's a lot of change ups and in that one. Tell us about it, MROK.
Yeah, again, I let CM's storytelling guide me, and I changed the canvas as necessary so that the lyrics had the most impact from a sonic standpoint.
Yeah.
And speaking of that, CM, I got to shout out once again. He sent me the intro at the beginning with the "I don't see them." Like, I didn't do that. Like, he sent that. Like, it was really dope, and like it felt very cinematic. Same with the part where he goes, "Big bad man." Like, I didn't touch that. CM sent it to me like that, and it was just super dope. And I'm like, man, this guy is crazy. Like, this is awesome. Like, I can just sit back and let these lyrics do their thing. So it was really dope. But yeah, beat wise, it's funny. Like, as you could probably tell, I listen to like a bunch of different stuff, but I happen to be listening to the first Funk Dubious album a little bit before this song I started, and there was a beat in one of the Funk Dubious songs that was like inspirational for this. So it's very boom bap, but very electronic, like everything else. So.
And make sure you go back, because I've had Funk Sun Doobie on B-Boys Underground. Make sure you go back and check out that episode. If you like Funk Doobie, Sun Doobie's one of the illest to do it, and he doesn't get his just due. And he's such a great guy. I mean, he's such a great guy, and he's such a character. He's an interesting character, like, you know what I mean? And he's a soul assassin. So he's one of the founding fathers. He was around with Cypress Hill from like the very beginning of Cypress Hill. You didn't know it, but he was there. So yeah, I mean, yeah. They said, Midget Mike said, get Son Doobie on the remix. That would be sick.
Yeah, that would be dope. Yeah, man.
Oh,
Doobie,
sign me up.
we're gonna clip this and make you get on it, man.
That's
I'm
right.
tagging you.
It's Bow Wow Wow version 2.0. Come
Yeah,
on now.
man, that'd be dope. That'd be dope, man. So, you know, we're coming to the conclusion of the album, and you know, you ended this, and we talked about it a little bit last week when we had you on. And you know, it's never give up, and then of course we've got the outro, but both of you have histories which required persistence through different eras and circumstances. And what specific period in your own life were you drawing from when this record came together, and what kept you moving through all of these circumstances?
Oh man, so the inspiration for this, and I won't dive in too deep as far as personal wise. We can talk about it another day. But growing up in New York and just being the kid who I was, the environment that I grew up in, it beat me up mentally, and there wasn't a lot of positive that I saw, especially early 80s, 90s New York. It was
Word.
a lot of drugs, a lot of violence,
A lot of
and
danger.
then when they say the environment shapes you, especially back then, it does. It puts you in a frame of mind where you feel like you can't escape it, and there's only but so many options that or you think you have, and there's so like what you think and how the world actually is two different things. And yeah, my view was very limited, and there was times where I was so down on myself. I'm so glad I broke out of that to be able to witness everything else that's happened in my life, because there was definitely times where I didn't want to do it no more. Like it was to the point where the future that I saw was super bleak. So you go through those things, and then you realize those things that you go through are not permanent. They're temporary, and you can't get out of that stuff, and you can't deal with more than you think you can. Sometimes the weight on your shoulders feel like it's way too heavy, and then you learn that you actually can carry that stuff sometimes. And a lot of people break down. I saw so many suicides growing up, and people giving up, and I wish they would have saw the brighter side of things that I'm pretty sure would have happened if they just hung in there just a little longer. And I was at those points, and I'm so glad that I broke through, because I don't know what it is. It's like I'm not a super religious person, but I do believe in a God. I do believe in a higher power, and they had something else for me, and they got me through those times. And I'm so glad I got to live and witness more stuff than I thought I ever would. Like by the time you hit like 18, 19 in New York, you're like, okay, am I gonna be a drug dealer? Am I gonna be robbing people? Am I like so much negative and very little positive going out there? And God damn it, Ultra. Hey yo, we here, man. Look, hold up. Oh, where my thing at? We champions, boy. We champions.
Flexing on them.
But yeah, you know, and
Now you were saying some deep shit
is,
right there, though, fam.
You just never give up. If you never give up, you're gonna see a lot of good shit. I promise you. I promise you. Even as you go through the good, you're gonna still get your feet in the mud, and you can't. The more you go through adversity, the better you come out of it, and the more you can realize, like, okay, this is just a stepping stone onto my greatness. Like, I gotta go through this bullshit right now, but there's still greatness ahead. Like the light in the tunnel is there, and just don't give up. That's what it basically boils down to.
Preach, man, because that absolutely, like what you said, I can echo a lot of what you said. And as someone who waited a long time to deal with it and let it impact me, you know, and what we were saying, like, you know, things that made you and helped you get through certain circumstances become maladaptive, and they become your own worst enemy, and you got to put that shit down, and you got to make peace with it, and, you know, you got to forgive yourself, you got to you know, forgive the others, and then, you know, learn from it. And then also, you know, as me being a father, it is, and also, you know, I've mentored youth and coached, and when I had the ability and the health, it was, you know, I always look at it like this. If I went through something and learned something from it, it's my responsibility, and it's everyone's responsibility to share that with, you know, the youth, because, you know, if you can help them navigate and avoid certain pitfalls, I mean, everybody's gonna have their own challenges and trials, but if you can give someone that type of game, like what you just said, you know, to help deal with it and make amends and make peace and finish it out, you know, and don't let it kick your ass, right? And, you know, and know that, all right, we're going to stay in this, and we're going to continue to fight, and this doesn't define me, and I'm going to, like, this is not the path that I want to go. Or if you see people and you see violence, or see people that, you know, are in certain circumstances, learn from it, right? And make the choices to make sure that you don't go down that path. So yeah, and you always have that very next moment. If you learn something, then guess what? That next breath you take, guess what? It's a brand new you. And, you know, start walking in that direction. Just like you're walking down the block, you see, oh, I'm gonna go over here. Boom, you're already on the path. You're on a new path. So it's that same way, fam. So yeah. And then we have the outro. And then, so after 14 tracks, what did you want the listeners thinking or feeling when Digital Domain ended, and why was this the right final statement for the album?
So we kick off the album introducing CM, and I'm a bookends kind of guy, so I just thought, like, ending it with, like, a little bit about Vic 20 could be kind of cool. But more me in real life, you know, MROK, and just kind of like letting people know a little bit about who I am. And then just, we've got those nice bookends on the beginning and end of the album. So it kind of is the punctuation mark at the end of the sentence, if you will.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, dope. Well, hey, y'all, we're going to get ready in the last two tracks. So we'll be right back. Check this one out.
Through life trials and tribulations, the human will can become unbreakable. You just have to have the determination. Never give up, 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 never give up. Your current situation don't tell the whole story, no matter how sad or gory. Whatever category, you label it, no matter what you're facing. You're capable of anything, certainly something amazing. Never give up, 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 never give up. The pain is temporary, the bliss could last a lifetime if you put yourself in the right frame of mind. The overcoming can't be achieved if you're not trying. Peep the greats who were down and came from behind. Never give up, never give up, never give up, never give up. Keep it going, never give up, don't stop, give up, never give up, say it louder, never give up, say it louder, never give up, say it louder, never give up, never give up, say it louder, never give up. Welcome all those who still say they can't do it. What's there to lose if you're claiming the loss? But if you look, there are those who can't prove it. History echoes can show we're built for more. Spot the clock, watch it run and stop. When you're damned by your life, but you refuse to drop. Shift to a new gear, mental game alive. When that mode is contagious, the outcome is shock. Never give up, 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 never give up. When you're giving everything, but you dig deep to the core and find a second wind, now it's possible to do more. Determination can't be measured. The chore is heavy, but you feel light as a feather. Never give up, never give up, never give up, never give up. Keep it going, never give up, don't stop, never give up, say it louder, 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 never give up, 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 never give up.
Because there's a few DJs like MROK out of Chicago, he's just like, just nasty. There's a few DJs like MROK out of Chicago, he's just like, just nasty.
Yo, hip-hop lovers and all DJs listen also. Do the right thing. Go out and do this new music by DJ MROK. This DJ MROK right now, listen. Right to your crazy.
There's a few DJs like MROK out of Chicago, he's just like, just nasty. There's a few DJs like MROK out of Chicago, he's just like, just nasty.
Shout out to DJ MROK, man. Spit Shine Records, man. It is what it is. It isn't. It's hip-hop, yo. If you don't get it, don't say you ain't got it.
Woo, man, yo, check it out, man. Digital domain. If you didn't blow your mind, press motherfucking rewind. Yes, I cursed at you. I did it. I said it. And I meant it. Listen, yo, Midget Mike said that outro needs at least 16 bars. I mean, I love this album because it's completely different than what you're hearing out there nowadays and what's out there in the market. I think it's a beautiful blend of multiple genres and still being true to the pure essence of hip hop, and the fact that it's coming out on hip hop's 53rd birthday. Happy birthday, hip hop. It's dope, and salute to you guys for giving me the opportunity to do this on my platform, and blessing us with this opportunity to sit down and do this. I had a great time putting this together and preparing for this. You guys are extremely talented, and this is a great album, and it has a lot of great messages and a lot of wisdom, a lot of insight, and a lot of good vibes, and it's dope. So and that's not me gassing you up. I thoroughly enjoyed the hell out of this, and it makes me feel good that hip hop's still alive. And when people say that hip hop, fuck all that, there's still real hip hop out there. So mad love to you guys, and we got always a final question before we get up out of here. So when you both look at the lives that you've lived, the music you've made, the people who helped shape you, and now Digital Domain sitting here as a finished body of work. What do you hope this album says about who you are today, and what you do hope, or what do you hope people understand about your journey long after the music stops playing?
Ooh. Oh man. First and foremost, I want people to understand that the journey is part of it. Like some people, it feels like some people are fly by night and they get their shit out like first try, but there's a lot of grinding that going on in the background that people don't see. So when you see someone like us who's been at it for decades, like multiple decades, there's a lot of grinding. There was a lot of learning, and the person that you see before you is still learning, and we still trying to get better at this thing. Um, Nothing is given, everything is earned. That's the way I like it. I don't want nothing handed to me. I like things to be given to me because of what I've done. Like and that's the type of person and MC that I am. Like if you see me on anybody's projects or if anybody's on my project, it's because number one, they and trust me that I can provide a dope ass verse. And if they're on my project, it's for the same reason that they bring the vibe that I need. And I'm just trying to be the best version of myself. I can't be nobody else. And CM, when you see that CM, aka creative symbol, that's MC who's been working hard at it. So wherever I slap it on, that's like perseverance. And I just hope people can take this project, absorb it, and get interested in MROK's previous projects and my previous projects, and dig deeper into the catalog because it's deep. Like especially, I got stuff from 2007. So if you want to, I advise everybody to start from newest to oldest because sonically it sounds better, but you can feel the difference from new to old. And if you want to work your way up, is if you can deal with all the choppiness of the beats and the vocals, they weren't the best, but I decided to put it out there because nobody else was gonna do it, and I didn't care what it sounded like. You can get the message across, even if it's not pristine. Sometimes leaving it dirty and crunchy is cool too. It was all about getting the music out, and there's growth, there's super growth from Classic Material 1 to Digital Domain. And I advise anybody who dug this album to take that journey and listen to all those beats that and other projects with other MCs that DJ MROK got, because it's dope shit. It's dope shit, I promise you. You're gonna find something that you're gonna fuck with.
What about you, MROK?
Man, I would say, like, if anyone out there is our age and you've got anything going through your head like, oh, I'm too old to do XYZ, just kick that thought out of your head, man. It's like, we're still here. We're making dope, noisy hip hop with lyrics that are backed up by wisdom. I still feel like I'm like 22, even though I definitely don't look it on the outside. Like, I haven't changed. And I would say for people who still feel young inside, or if you got a dream, like, don't give up on it. It's never too old to start. I just started riding motorcycles last year. So it's like, I've never been on one until now. Like, you can literally do anything if you set your mind to it. And I would also just say, be true to yourself. We were talking about this earlier. For me, like, kind of my music inspirations are kind of like seasons, and just depending on what I'm feeling at the time, like, I'll pursue a project and just pour myself into it. And I would just say to people, give yourself permission to do stuff that's a little off the main road. Like, break some rules, do some weird shit. Like, we got enough like mainstream stuff out there that like you can hear anywhere, but if you're passionate about a certain art form and it's not the most popular and it's weird, man, do it for you. Just life's too short to like try to conform into a box that you're hoping other people are gonna, want to hear. So I would just say be true to yourself. Forget about the age thing. Have fun. Put out positivity and enjoy life.
Absolutely. Yeah, man. Yeah, like great job, fellas. And again, I want to say thank you to the folks that tuned in live and you guys on the replay and press and rewind, because we know we blew your mind, but you got to still rewind again. Thank you all so much. Be sure I don't ever ask this, but definitely like, comment, share, subscribe, share, all that shit. It does help the algorithm, and it does help me being able to get dope guests for you on and do things just like this, and I got to give a big mad love to Spit Slam, and everything that they do. Yeah, I gotta get me one of them shirts, man. But shout out to C-Doc, shout out to
C-Doc, where my shirt at?
Yeah. Now you on blast, C-Doc. But shout out to
C-Doc, man.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, man. And shout out to everybody that is on the label and working. And I got to give a big shout out to my bro, Soul Rack. He has been someone that was an unexpected, beautiful friend that has that I've connected with, and I feel like I got a brother right there, and he's someone that's genuinely looking out for me and helping me definitely in a time where we're transitioning and all of that stuff. So make sure you follow the one and only Soul Rack too, because not only we had of course Black Medine interviewed last night, but Al J just put out a new single, and Soul Rack's on it too, and Soul Rack's got a dope. And also I got to give a big shout out to Soul Rack in regards to congratulations, because he's charted for 2 weeks in a row. He was number 3 or number 4 last week on college top 30 college hip hop radio charts, and this week he's number 2. If you guys continue to run up, Welcome to America, which is an amazing track. And it's a great message, and a lot of information and knowledge. He's a great gifted, talented artist, and support him. Share that out, and then also share out Al J, and then also of course Black Medine. But more importantly, what we're talking about right now, share out Digital Domain with the one and only CM Creative and MROK. Again, thank you. I appreciate you for spending your time, and this has been.
Oh, this was fun, man. This was
super fun.
More than I thought it was gonna be. It was great.
Thank you, man. And for those of you watching who don't know, Ghost puts so much work into this show. Every I is dotted, every T is crossed, everything is planned out. It is the utmost professional operation that Ghost is going here, and it's a labor of love, but it's labor. So shout out to Ghost, man. You're crushing it.
And he made sure there was no gremlins this time.
Yeah, that's right.
I wrote some strong worded emails, and I took everything out of their hands. I took everything out of their hands. I was like, I'll just do it my damn self. So, yeah,
and
man.
Did it? You did.
Yeah, man. Well, thank you. Well, I hope we did honors. And hey, look, y'all. So shout outs to everybody. You guys give everybody your shout outs before we roll out.
You go first, CM.
It's on me. All right. First off, shout out to MROK for even letting his brain go in that direction with this project. I didn't know what to expect, and it was a blessing, and I couldn't have asked for a better partner in this project here. It just came out super dope.
Oh, thank you, man.
Super proud of what we put together.
Yeah.
I just hope we get to do it again in the future, and I hope everybody likes it. Shout out to C-Doc for allowing me to even become part of the Spit Slam family and give me the opportunity to put a project together like this. Shout out to my family. I see you out there, Big M. I see you, Salute. We need to do some music. My brother Armor Camera, excuse me. He shoots my videos.
I like that name too. That's a dope name too.
Yeah. He got the logo is dope. I mean, he's putting together something new for me. We should be dropping something real soon. Shout out to Tex and Rich and Mike, all the people that came out to even show their love and listen to this project with us, and everybody in the future who watches this later. Shout out to y'all for even taking the time, and especially shout out to Ghost Boogie for putting this together. Just presenting it to us was a blessing, and actually getting it done. Oh, we got so much love for you, man.
Well, hey, man, I love you guys too, man. And, you guys are always welcome here at any time. And I hope whenever you guys have anything, please put me on the email and let me know. You got my phone number. You got all my mathematics. So
yes, sir. You out here in Denver, so we gonna link.
Yeah, we got to link. We got big bread, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I got
shit. Mom is on the stream. What up, mama?
Shout out to moms.
That's awesome. She's the one that made this all possible, man.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to mom.
Cooking it up in the kitchen.
That's right. That's right. Oh, man.
MROK. Shout outs, fam.
Yeah. CM, everything you said, man, but right back at you, bro. Like, I'm so blessed to have worked with you. I couldn't imagine anybody else for this project, and I hope that this is one of many to come in the future. I would work with you again in a heartbeat, man. So thank you for everything that you did.
Same, man. Same.
It's incredible. Shout out to C-Doc. Shout out to Chuck D, who executive produced this album. Everybody on the Spit Slam label, all the viewers tonight, all the listeners. And then just to get a little personal, shout out to my wife and kids.
Yes.
I am down in the studio a lot, and I should probably be with them a little bit more. So I appreciate they support me, they understand, they feel my passion. Shout out to my mom too. She's not on, but she's always been my biggest fan. Always there supporting music. I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for my mom. Shout out to my homie Terry. He's my best friend and the closest thing I have to a brother in life. And shout out to, like I said, the ghost with the most, Ghost Boogie, man. Thank you for everything you do. You are amazing. So we appreciate you.
I appreciate you, fam. So, thank you again. And shout out. Look, bam.
Oh, there it is.
Shit.
There it is.
It's always with me. So
Yep.
slip mats. I got like 20 different pairs of Public Enemy slip mats.
As you should.
Yes. So just to give you guys a heads up. So for tomorrow, again, B-Boys Underground is going to be all 5 days this week. And then I have my surgery on Saturday. So next week we'll be taking a break. But then we'll be coming back. We'll be coming right back the next Monday, the 24th, with Ultra Mag 7. Looking forward to that one.
I'm gonna ruin his shit. Watch. All up in the comments.
Hey, look, it's payback,
Shots
right?
fired.
Nix.
It's paybacks. So, check this out. Tomorrow we've got Steezo Crooks from Cheech Mob in the house. Same B-Boy time, same B-Boy channel. Then Thursday I've got Lawgiver, the King's Son, and he is a real authentic reggae artist. So we're changing it up. We're doing reggae on Thursday. Dope artist. Looking forward to being able to interview him and talk about that. And then this Friday, it was added on. We confirmed it just about yesterday. Like I saw it early this morning. I was like, oh shit, yes. So Chill Rob G is going to be in the house, and we're going to go through his work, his body of work. He's a legend in the game, and of course his new album that he's got out on Spit Slam as well. Looking forward to that. So you can
super dope album.
Man, it's amazing, and C-Doc produced it, so crazy. The one thing that you guys did not mention, let everybody know where they can support this album by purchasing, streaming, and all of that stuff. Please let them know that.
Yeah, absolutely. So you can find it on all streaming platforms, although I don't know about Spotify.
And that one I'm not sure about.
Yeah, and I'm gonna. This is gonna be shocking for people, but I'm gonna tell you why. Spotify bought Who Sampled, and they are cracking down on fellow hip hop artists, going after people for making beautiful art and music. They also, oh man, sorry, I'm going on a little tangent here, but I gotta explain why we're not doing Spotify. The owner of Spotify takes the proceeds from the artists and the songs, and he invests in weaponized drone companies and all sorts of stuff that go out and hurt people. So we don't want our money going into that. We don't want to support that. It's foul. They also are the ones that pay the musicians the least, fractions of a fraction of a penny per song. And that may be the way of the world right now on streaming, but they are the worst for that. So Apple Music, Amazon, Google, Tidal, Beatport, basically Deezer. Anywhere you want to find digital music, you can find it. Of course, our Bandcamp pages, we got it there. You can buy it on CD if you like physicals. And man, as CM was saying earlier in the show, like C-Doc did some super dope artwork for the CD, but you'll only see it if you get the CD. So you got to check that out if you like physicals. So
we look
anyway,
badass on those CDs.
Yeah, I know. I wish
I ain't that cool.
Yeah, me neither. Like, man, okay, they're setting expectations I can't meet, but yeah. So anyway, however you like to listen to music, I hope you guys go out and check us out and enjoy the songs again and again and again.
There we go.
Yes, sir.
So from our city to your world, we are City World Media Group. I got to give a big shout out to my bro, Black North, aka DJ Todd D. Blaze, and of course Miss Shireen Solutions. And you can go to cityworldmedia.com. We stream there anytime that I'm up and live, and then there's other podcasts that are up and streaming live on there. There's a magazine that you can go out and support and purchase. It's Street Noise. And big things happen with City World Media, and got to give a big shout out to my family there. And we'll be back tomorrow night with another episode of B-Boys Underground, 9 p.m. Eastern. And I say a whole bunch of syllables in Eastern because I'm Ohio as fuck. And that'll be 8 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Mountain, and 6 to be more Pacific. So I love you guys. Keep it positive, keep it pushing, keep persevering, stay in the present, not in the past. Just learn from it. Don't let it kick your ass, and don't trip on the future. I died twice, and both times I rode the electric paddles all the way back like Thor. They said, welcome back, Mr. Boogie, and all I cared about was not the shit I was worried about before I was up on that bed. I was just like, where's my wife? Where's my children? And thank you. I am grateful to be here, and I'm thankful for each and every single one of y'all for your support. And I got to give a big shout out for the donation I just received from Drifter Radio. You are too kind. Please make sure you follow Drifter Radio on Twitch. And Ghost Boogie 66 on Twitch, Ghost Boogie 66 on Kick, B-Boys Underground on YouTube, and Ghost Boogie 66 on IG, B-Boys Underground on IG. We are out, y'all. Rallo. Peace.
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 Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share, follow. From my city to your world. We are City World.